Something I remind myself of all the time is that most of you are not watching every video that I post, which means it's totally okay to repeat myself once in a while. So today I want to answer one of the most common questions that I get all the time. How the hell do I find time to do everything I want to do in a day or a week? Now, most people assume that I have a lot of free time. I don't. Here's what my week usually looks like. While I don't have a traditional job, I do work full time from 9 to 5:30 p.m., sometimes longer, and most times over the weekends too. Now, I do acknowledge that I work from home, so I have the privilege of not having to commute to work. Having said that, some of my best work happens at co-working spaces, so I do go out to work 2 to 3 times a week. I go for multiple walks during the day with my dog. I take one dance class and one French conversation class per week. And I hang out with my friends multiple times during the week. Sometimes I invite them over to my place. Sometimes we go out for activities or events. My husband and I usually do something creative midweek. Currently, we're trying to solve a 1,000-piece puzzle, and it's super fun. I read a lot of books, and I get 7 to 8 hours of sleep most nights. And I aim to work out 4 to 5 times a week. Most times it's 4. And here's the best part. I eat home cooked meals all 3 times a day. I very rarely order takeout or eat out, maybe once every few months. Now, for some of you, this might seem normal, but for most people, this might seem a lot, right? So how do I do it? Well, first of all, it does help that I don't have kids. I'll give you that. But I do have a fur baby who demands a lot of love and attention, and she deserves it. The real secret is I plan my week diligently, and I meal prep every week. This saves me hours and hours every week. And most importantly, it gives me the mental energy to want to do things, because it's one thing to have the time to do things and a whole other thing to actually want to use it to do stuff like, I don't know, socialize or hobbies. By the way, I have a very established meal prep system that I share in my Busy Bites ebook bundle, which you can get if you go to the link in my bio right now. Ever since I started meal prepping, I realized that I am not trying to find time anymore. I already have it, I'm just using it better. But most people are already so overwhelmed by cooking, cleaning, work, taking care of the house that they just don't have the time to do anything else. If they want to free up time, they either order takeout or skip workouts. Like, the healthy habits are the first ones to go. Let me know in the comment section if that's you. And if that's you, then you need to protect your energy ASAP. And once you start to do that, you will see that your time will just start to expand. For the record, I'm on a mission to make my 30s the best decade of my life by doing the things that actually matter to me and making it seem super easy. So follow along if that's something you want to do too, and I'll see you in the next one. That's phenomenal.